Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Monday, the 8th of May. Yes, I remembered that it is Monday. Um, Sometimes I get it right. Sometimes I get it right. I guess the hot topic of today is, I don't guess, I'm pretty sure, is the unplanned webinar or O-Connect we had with Mr. Mufareh last night. Yes, it blew me away. But those seem to be very good because Ash always speaks from the heart, and that's always you can't beat that. And I don't know any other CEO that takes the time to do that. It was very good. And what he did was, in general, you can summarize it as, let's look at what's going on. We know that we have digital products coming out. As soon as all the updates are done with O-Connect, it'll be far and above anything that's out there on the market. The value will be above everything on the market. It has unlimited potential and unlimited scaling, which no one in the market has. It's user-friendly. It's fun as all get out. I mean, once you do it, let me tell you, I had so much fun messing with it. No joke. I mean, that was the funnest part of all. Just being able to click it and slam it and, mess with it. I mean, it was really pretty exciting stuff. If you get a chance, which you do have a chance, go in there and start one. Be a host. There's nothing like, look, you can PDF it, you can hear from somebody else, but until you do it, because you can't break anything. Last time was a very good webinar. The thing was really crisp. Most of the issues that I see, if not 99.9%, is the equipment we have. And, it's got to come, we got to expect some of that, because why? Well, I mean, we're in a company, we're part of a company that is focusing on technology, state-of-the-art technology, AI, and doing things that nobody's ever done. So it's like he said, Mr. Mufareh said, when you can, if you can now, upgrade, get better equipment, and this is your business, so go for it. He did not say go out and make yourself bankrupt. Okay, he just said if you can afford to do it. If you can't, as you get money coming in from your profits, okay, use part of that to reinvest back into your business, which would be upgrade on the equipment. I am fortunate. I have a very, very good computer. Do they make better? Obviously they do. But it was really a good one, and it's strong, and I get pretty good effects on O-Connect, no doubt about it. And it blows the mind. Okay, I just want to say that it definitely blows the mind. Also, I want everybody to keep in mind, you hear things and automatically people try to tie all the pieces together. Don't. It's a waste of time, and you're going to get it wrong. I get it wrong. Just don't even do it. Look, we've taken this trip, some of us minimum for a year, maximum going on 5 years. We know what Mr. Mufareh's intent is. If you know the intent and you have faith, nothing else matters. We know what's coming. We know what they did. We know how this works. Here's one thing you do know. It has never changed. No one can enter any door, whether there's 1, 2, 500, 7,000 doors into the world of Onpassive without going through a founder. Need I say more? You could speculate, waste of time. You could think, waste of time. You can compare, big waste of time. Just let it flow. You were brought into Onpassive. Onpassive came into your life And it wasn't by accident. I believe that. I know for me it wasn't. I was asked last night, why and what was it about it? And yes, I need to make, I want more choices, okay? And the only way more choices that I need for family and my wife and my grandchildren, my children, my other grandchildren, the ones that don't live with us, is part of the help for choice would be bringing in more income. And I believe with all my heart, and if you don't know me by now, then something's wrong. With all my heart, I believe Onpassive is going to give me that choice more than anything I've ever done in my life. And I'm 63 years old, and I've done a lot of different things. I worked for one company when I was 18. I got there, and I was kind of had to go get out of it at 42 from a health problem. And it was devastating. It was devastating. I worked this overtime to get where I was in that company. I learned. I wanted to learn. I wanted to know more. I knew if John knew, Frank knew, Mary knew, Harry knew, I could know. And if they understood, I can understand. If they did it, I can do it. And I had that drive. And then when you accomplish things in your life, you go, it feels good. Now, not always is it what you expected when you get it. But I got it. I was blown away. What I did, I was really good at, no doubt about it. And all of a sudden, boom, one day it was taken away. I mean, like taken away. And I thought at 42 years old, that's it. I hit my peak. If I live to 84, half my life, it's over. The other half, it's only going to go downhill. And I thought that can't be it. There's got to be more. How am I ever going to reach that again? It took me 25 years to get into something where I felt a reason why. And let's get out of my life part of it. My God, my family, I'm not saying that part. Without that, I wouldn't want anything. But in life, I thought, man, I'm never going to get this again. There's just, but that's me. That's when I lost the faith, But anyway, I got online, started working, as you know, and here comes Onpassive. 15 years later. And I saw it and I said, man, and you all know the story, and it was always bigger and better than I thought it was. And then I said, well, and then it got bigger and better than I thought it was. And then I kind of wrapped my head around that. And then it got bigger and better. I'm thinking, what the freak? I'm so stoked. Why would I even think about something else? I don't. And listen, let me tell you something. Sometimes people have been to the top or been at a little higher altitude, and they can see where we're going, and they relay the message. And you listen to that person, you go, man, I can't see it yet, but whatever Frank's saying or Johnny or Casey Zevenberg, you go, I believe him. And I want to see what he sees. That's what we're here for. That's what we do for each other. Like I said, I try to inspire people to look at life. It's a story. And the beauty of life is, I don't know the ending. I don't know when the ending is, but in the middle of it, and Ash said this beautifully. I remember talking to somebody, well, we could do this, listen. The biggest gift, one of the biggest gifts that God gave us is choice. You can choose to do bad things. You can choose to do good things. You can choose. We have that choice. He didn't have to give it to us, but then we would be robots. And he looked at it like, if people love me and worship me because they want to, and said, but I forced them to. What glory would that be for anything? The same goes for Onpassive. When I saw it, I saw enough that I had the faith. Listen, if you can build the faith up high enough about anything in your life, I don't care what it is. For me, my God and my faith in God, but my faith in Onpassive, it saves a lot of headaches. Because I look at people and some little thing, maybe not quite like they thought it should be, or this, and it's like doom and freaking gloom. And I'm like, move on, I'm doing something else. The site's down for maintenance. Oh my God, I don't care. This doesn't, I don't care. I really promise to God, I don't care. Why? Because I know the intent. I know where we're going. I know that the road that is being paved for every founder, when it's done, all the lines will be in. It'll be gold, solid, no potholes. Boom. That's what's happening ahead of us. That's where we're going. Right now, we might be on an off ramp. We might be in a bypass. We might be whatever, but where we're being led, and I know that by now. I don't care where I'm at now. I could be walking through the desert, the top, whatever. I know where the path is going. Do I understand everything when we get there? No, but my God, who cares? I know enough that it's only going to get better than what I know. If it's better than what I know, okay, what the freak? I can't ask for anything else. I can't ask for anything else. 348 people. Thank you, everybody that's here. Really, I mean that. I don't know if the chat's working. It's not even. Somebody, give me some thumbs up or a boom or something. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't see anything moving. Let me refresh. There's our cancer. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, I don't know what happened. It's flying now. All right, thank you, everybody. Thought maybe I was in the twilight zone. But anyway, connect, right? We know tomorrow at 12:50 Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Time. I don't want to get that wrong. Burj Khalifa is going to have a spectacular show. Funny enough, some people saw the show that Onpassive puts out, and they want them to help them do some advertising. Unbelievable. It just keeps going and going. See, when you do good, you walk good, you believe in good, you focus on people, you focus on what they want and need, they come to you. That's how we became, as I said 3 years ago, one day we will be the hunted. And it's happening now. It's happening now. It's going to happen to us. I had people come to me after the doors closed for founders, say, hey, see what's going on, and Dubai and all that. How can I get in? Well, you can you can get in free through Omail, state-of-the-art emailing platform that has features that you can't even imagine, and it's free. But why wouldn't I join? No, exactly. Go ahead. You give them the link, they come in. It's really that simple. You don't have to, like I said, build a castle. Just show people where the road is. Just show them the door. Hey, come in. They got a feast in there you're not going to believe. And they go in and let them, people will surf and turf and click and prod, and that's what they do. And that's what the design of Onpassive was all about. They know what we're like. People want to know. They go in. Let me tell you something. I remember a couple times I bought a car. I've only had 2 new cars in my life, I think. But we bought a new car, and you walk in, and at first, I want to just look at it. I want to look at it for myself. You know, here comes the salesman. And they start that pitch and all that. It makes you feel, they automatically put up that wall. And, you know, it's just, and on passive, they walk in, they see all this stuff from cars to trucks to digital products to, and Connect for one. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. I get a 12-day free trial. Oh, let me try that out. No credit card, no. Yeah, Frank, I'm going to do it. Boom, get in. They see it and say, oh man, I got to share this. They click the button up top. They're reselling. Guys, it's all going to happen whether we like it or not. I think the biggest issue, and this is my opinion, I'm not in the company to see this stuff, but I'm just watching what I think's happening. And I think the biggest concern would be people breaking the door down. I'm not kidding. I think once we are given the green light on version number 1 of many versions of Connect, and version number 1, by the way, will be better, bigger, more features than anything on the planet. So when I say version 1, don't downplay it. It'll be the best version we ever saw, okay? Bar none. But my point is, when version number 1 comes out, and they give us links, and we can go in and purchase that product, light that fuse is what I'm really trying to say, and that first boom goes off, it's over. This is my opinion. I know one thing. I'm already sharing this business. Okay? I'm sharing this business. And I'm not sharing as hard as I can. Because right now we have a light green light right now. When that turns fully green and I'm looking and everything's been updated to where the level the company's saying, go. It's lights out, guys. It's lights out. And because for me, and I want to share, I'm not talking about marketing now, I want to share to every living soul, everywhere on the planet, as quickly as I can. Because I know, yes, I can focus on the paid stuff, and I will do that too. But I know that if I can walk through anywhere in the world and say, come check this out, it costs you nothing, then you decide. If you need me, I'll be over here. That takes away everybody's wall. There's no wall. They don't need a fire extinguisher. They don't need a football uniform. They don't need a helmet. They walk in, they go, oh, this is easy. It's over. For Virginia DeSanto, from Sonny Chong, Karina Lance, I don't care. Frank Rowe, this is no joke. I don't say this crap because, it make people happy. It should make you happy, but that's not why I'm saying it. I'm saying it because I believe it with all my bone marrow. I believe it down to my core. Everybody worries about the little details and where did he say and where did it go and what color is that and and what happened if, and if I can't, let that go. Let all that heaviness go. Well, this isn't, and that isn't, and this, it will be. Whatever it is, it will be. You're not going to be left behind. When we get links and you're given the opportunity, you're not asked to, you're given the opportunity to purchase, I believe the first one will be Connect. Be ready. Starting now. Get your money together. You don't know what it is, but get your money together. If you have to lay off a movie this week, next week, and the week after, do it. If anything can make it so you can hold off a few bucks here and there and here and there, you should have been doing it. Nobody's broker than I am. Contrary to popular belief, I know you look at me in the way I'm dressed and all that I'm a multi-billionaire. I hate to break the news to you. But in here, I'm very, very successful. Have been my whole life. And sometimes during that life, I had temporary things that weren't exactly the way I wanted it. But I never focused on that day. I remember telling my daughter, she played softball. She's one of the best pitchers in the whole state. It worked hard since she was like 9. And I would tell her, because she was a pitcher, softball underhand fast, right? And she would pitch and didn't do real well a couple times, and you could see her face. You know what she was doing? She was living the bad pitch that she did. So when they had a break and they came into they were on the bench and the next team was up, I called her aside and I said, Brittany, if you dwell on the bad and what happened, if you dwell on that last pitch and what happened, your next pitch is going to be the same. Go in, look at the person that you're pitching to, and believe this is the first pitch. Make it your best. And if temporarily it's a sucky pitch or it doesn't go where you want, shake it off. The next person comes up and say, I love softball. I'm going to make this count. Make it count. We all have bad things in life where it sets us back or we let it set us back. I don't want to talk to you like I've never had that problem. I'm talking to you because I have. It's experience. The reason I'm saying what I say. The day I lost my job, they were getting ready to go to China. We were selling technology. 4 or 5 of them are going to China. I was one of them. And we were going in December. And July 27th, I believe it was, of that year, 2004, is when ambulance came and picked me up and hauled me to the hospital. And they thought I was dying. Then I got out and I thought, okay, I just got to get myself back in shape, and I'll still make China. The work was even asking me, oh, no, I'll be back. Never go back. And it wasn't because I didn't try. It's just things happened where I couldn't fly when they needed to go. And it went on longer, even though I went from oxygen every day, 24/7, to oxygen only when I walked around, to oxygen in my sleep, to no oxygen in my sleep, and blank. So it was good, and I got better, and things got better. But that door was closed. Sometime in life, doors close, and I was devastated, and I lived that for a while, longer than I should have. Oh my God, look what happened. Oh man, what am I going to do? And I realized, a little ways into it, I'm going, man, what a freaking waste this is. I'm not going back there. You're not dead yet. Move on and find something that gives you a reason why. And I took that journey in 2004. And I didn't find the answer until the end of February 2019. It's called Onpassive. And now that I got it, people ask me, oh, what, man, this guy's a hype. This guy's crazy. He loves it. You're freaking right. And in fact, I love it for everyone. Even if you don't quite see it, but if you believe me, if that's enough for you to just hold on and grab a hold, because eventually you're going to see what I see. And remember, I'm lucky if I see 1%. Tell me that's not weird. But I don't need to hear big news. You never see me prod Mr. Mufareh. Hey, what's coming? What did you hear? You going to drop any bombs on it? I don't care. I really don't care. I want to be surprised. You can ask Mr. Mufareh one day when I'm not around, did Marty ever ask to find out what's going on? Never. I don't think I ever, if I did, I don't remember it. But I believe once I had the faith and I understood who this man really was, what he stood for, I don't need anything else. And on top of that, what did he do? He gave us proof that he was serious about what he meant and what he did. This is his life. He found what he was put on this earth for. You know how powerful that is? 2 days. Most important days in our life. 2 of them are most important days. And I'm leaving God out of it because that doesn't count. That's more than any of it. 2 days that count the most. When you were born and the day you find out why. I thought my why was the company I was in. And at the time it was. But I also believe that I wasn't done, even at 42. In fact, I haven't even begun. And knowing what I know now and where I am now, that other so-called best thing that ever happened is a joke compared to the way I feel and what I see we have now. That's the God's honest truth. That's how I feel. And when I see everybody and I look in your eyes, and I know some of you are really bad off, really bad things happen. You're from countries that we take for granted. Internet, we take for granted going outside and jumping in a car. We take for granted being able to drive anywhere thousands of miles. And most of the world doesn't live like that. Not part of it, most of it. And when I see someone like, it sounds like I'm brown-nosing Ash Mufareh. I love the man. I love what he stands for. I love what he's doing. No doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. I feel that we are in the presence of something big. I feel like I'm some young kid with my hands on the table standing next to Edison. I feel like I'm the guy sitting in the boardroom in the corner listening to Henry Ford. That's how I feel. And nobody can take that away. And I'm not even looking to debate it. But I know when I'm looking and I talk to people like my family here, it's to inspire you to at least obtain 1%. And Mr. Mufareh has never, does he tell us everything? No. Do you remember the movie, I think it was A Few Good Men? Jack Nicholson is on the stand and Tom Cruise is the lawyer. And he gets him to say, you can't handle the truth. And then he said, did you order the code red? You damn right I did. I believe if Ash told us everything on this journey, everything, we couldn't handle that. I'm a pretty strong guy, but there's days Mr. Mufareh had that I would just rather not know. Now, after the fact, when it's gone and some of the daggers aren't being thrown and the company is established and we're flowing, I definitely want to know. I think there should be a movie written about it. No, I'm not kidding. But now during the 4 years I was in, knowing what I know, even though sometimes I read the cards wrong, I wouldn't want to know. Not everything. And you know what? To protect us, and we don't have to freaking believe this. I don't care. I believe it. To protect us, not only some people he couldn't trust, that was a big deal, no doubt about it. But part of it was to protect us. Like, why? Even though he has to walk in this crap, walk in the fire, walk in a day where he's just beat down, just beat up, didn't give up. Why share that? Ash doesn't share negativity. He deals with it because it's temporary. So why do I love Onpassive? Are you kidding me? Because I have enough wisdom and knowledge of the world that I know that doing something this good is hell on earth. Doing something this good is one of the hardest things on the planet. Because of the outside forces, not because, I mean, if everybody looked and believed and had faith and weren't negative and all, yeah, but in that case, anybody would have done it. Ash knew he was in for a rough time. Did he know it would be this bad? No, but God didn't tell him everything. Just like we don't need to know everything. He had a goal. He knew that this is something that, as a tool for God, that man can do this. And I believe that. That's just what I believe. And we're all part of it. So when you focus on the small things, and I know they're big to you and big to me sometimes, just let it rest for a little bit. Remember the outcome. I hear people talking about how we got to get paid. What about traffic? Go back to basic things. Do you have faith in Ash? Do you believe what he's doing? Do you believe he's doing it for us? Everything other than that, who cares? Who cares? Does everybody that comes in Onpassive, whether it's 30,000 a day, 300,000 a day, or 1 million a day, which I believe will happen, 1 million people a day come in, they have to come to us. Yeah, but what color shoes do they have on? Are they tall? Are they short? Who gives a crap? They have to come to us. Ash is going to pay as much as he legally can to founders and to resellers as he legally can. Okay, that's out of the way then. We don't even need to discuss that. We know that everybody has to come to founders, so we're done talking about that. And I believe Mr. Mufareh. I trust him. I have faith in what he's doing. I would follow him anywhere. If Onpassive blew up tomorrow, would it be a big swallow on a big, whoa, my God? Would I blame Ash? Never. Sorry, that's me. And it's only because I trust my instincts. I trust what he's done and what he's shown and what he put his money where his mouth is. I want to say that again. He put his money where his mouth is for us. I couldn't hire Muhammad Kamal. I couldn't hire him. He wouldn't work for me. I don't have the money. Couldn't hire Muhammad Nazal, genius marketer. I couldn't hire him. Couldn't hire Susan, Professor Susan. presidents of countries are calling her. All of them, and Ash, and the whole tech team, best in the world, look it up. I said it yesterday. Who are the doctors? Indians. Who are the tech people? Indians. Who are the special anything? Indians. Who do they work for? Us. Who are they instructed by and paid by? Ash. If I'm going to complain, it's embarrassing. I would be embarrassed to complain. You have no right to say anything like that. That's my opinion. I want people to see 1%. 1%, you'll have to change your pants, as Ash would say. Anyway, I don't know. I wound up on this, but 335. Let me see what we have here. 360 people, not a bad day. But like I said in the beginning, when I started doing lives, I was going to do lives and work on Passive Nation. Mike did it, and that's what we were doing. We were building, and then we became part of the coaching staff. I guess that's a better word. And trying to coach people and guide people. I'm a guy. I guide people. I believe I try, and I am so overwhelmed of all the people that stepped forward, all the people that stepped ahead, believed, had the faith. It blows me away every day. And I know, I don't want to speak for Mr. Mufareh, but I know it does him too. This movement, this overwhelming thing that we all are doing and part of is priceless. And I believe if you have the faith and you keep walking the walk and just do the best you can and realize any situation you're in is temporary, the better days are coming, and we need to share this with everybody we possibly can. You're going to put a smile in your heart forever. I'm not kidding. Anyway. Oh my God. How long have I been talking? At least I remember 39 minutes. Oh my God. Anyway, as you know, I had that video about some people still aren't migrated, believe it or not. I'm not going to focus on it. But if you want to get the list of who's not migrated that I know of, send it to that email and you'll get the list. Look at it. And if you're on the list, you're not migrated. There's also a video there that tells you how to check if you migrated correctly, because some of you did, but you're not founders. It shows you how to see if you are or you aren't. If you're not, how to fix it. There's how to make a QR code on there, and what else? I don't remember what else, but all the info's on there. If you just write that email, it'll give you all the stuff. It's free. Anyway, love y'all. I want to give a shout out. Try to go quick. There's nobody here. Thank God. Shorty went to school. He had all of the grandchildren. They're not here right now, but man, it's all having a lot of issues, because of their mom and their dad, and young kids take it personal. Anyway, Shorty just had all stressed out and clinging to Dawn, wouldn't let her go anywhere. But today was good. He got up, he went to school. We haven't got a phone call, so he's doing really well. Very, very, very smart kid. And sometimes he's so smart, he just analyzes everything. He hears what's going on. He sees the little body taking in stuff that he shouldn't be worried about. Anyway, I'm all over the place. Let me say some howdies. I hope whatever came out of my pie hole helped today, because I really want to inspire. I didn't give detailed things. It's not me. I I believe if you could get to the point where, yeah, you listen, you want to know, I want to know. I mean, nobody wants to know any more than I do. But I just rest assured for me, I have faith. I believe. I couldn't be in a better place. I'm not here by accident. I'm surrounded by people I would have never met if it weren't for Onpassive. And you're awesome people that I've met. And I know when we get together, it's going to be crazy. For one thing, you're going to stop thinking I'm 5'6". Anyway, Vulcan Goes, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for being here. Charity Manigo, you know what's up. Love your name. Ava Diaz, I don't know. Thank you for being here. You're always here. Cynthia Deering, thank you. Glad you could make it. Bemaldas, welcome. Karina Lance. Rob Gorman's calling. I don't know what he's about to say. I hope it's nothing like he can't hear me or something. Anyway, we have George Luca Kamwa from Uganda. How you doing? Mufareh managed to get the best of the best to build an Onpassive empire for all of us, human race. Kudos to him and his entire team. No doubt about it, George. Couldn't have said that any better. Aaron Frost, hello. Glad you could make it. M. Kylie, you're always here too. Yvonne Finn, hello, Yvonne. Glad you can make it. His intentions are pure. I respect and trust that. That's exactly right. Rajendra Agrawal, welcome. Glad you could make it. Elizabeth McPhee, hello, Elizabeth. So glad you're here. Myra Aquino. Myra, I've seen a lot of pictures of you when you went over to England. Blah, blah, blah. You are always smiling. It's got to be contagious. You are always smiling. Guyana RB, my man, my buddy from New York. Hello. Thank you for the super sticker. I mean that. More than you could imagine. Okay, Santana Zemenak, welcome. Glad you could make it. Big John White is in the house. Yes, you guys ever get a chance? I never met him in person, talked to him a lot of times. He is one in a million. When he talks, you feel from his heart. He's a beautiful man. Gifty, another one. Gifty, I hear her talking and she's always smiling, and people like that, they light up the world. There is Lynn Nakamoto, the crazy working maniac. Hello, Lynn. Oh, don't forget about Rob Lynn tonight at 8. You can't forget. It's every night. I don't know what else is going on. What is it, Monday? Oh, Julie and Michael should be on, I believe, at 3 o'clock. We have Frank Rowe, my man. Thank you for all you do, Frank. You became a friend of mine, and I appreciate it. It's always good to have friends. I got to find a hat rack, Frank. I got to get something to hang these hats on. Casey Zevenbergen. Hey, Casey, did you hear Shorty? Everybody in the family can say Casey Zevenbergen. Yeah, he did good yesterday. They should know they're freaking feet away from me. You know how much I drive them crazy? Can you guys imagine? Dawn said, yeah, I want a big living room, but you need to get an office. And it needs to be soundproof. Because she hears the unicorn, she hears me screaming. When you have these on and you're online, you scream. That's why my voice is going. Santana Zemanak, I said hello. Tanya Hannard is in the house. MD Shakeen is in the house. I said hello to Book and Glows. Aaron Actor, welcome. Bethel Hussein. Wendell White. Hello, Wendell. I'm glad you could make it. Roy Davies from Florida is in the house. Robert Tantillo is here from New Jersey. Kashil Pagoo. Chandan Majarnder is here. I know I said that wrong. The one and only Listra. She's always here, so supportive of everyone. Thank you very much, Listra. You know that. Anita's in the house. Thank you. She's always here too. Berja Jurgensen, welcome. Ishwar Sendra Surkar, welcome. Rajendra Ukwar, already said it. Thank you for being here, RK friend. Veronica Amprim, welcome. Jane, I light up the world. Helms is here. Hello, Marty. Love you and everyone here. Well, I have to go. Okay. See ya. The Beeb is here. Of course. Elizabeth McPhee is here. We have Eric Kessler, my man. Eric's been here from the very beginning, no doubt. Never wandered, always there, one of the pillars. We have Bartolomeo Ruth Thompson. Welcome. Thank you for being here. We're still going Robert McGee. Welcome. Glad you can make it. David Walowski. The only thing I could accuse Ask of is creating my future for me. Thank you, Ask the family. He's marvelous, magical, dream weaving tech team. That's pretty good. Say that fast. We are in it to win it. There she is, the one and only downtown Cynthia Brown. My sister from another mister. Hello, Cynthia. Vasco Carney, welcome. Glad you could make it. Don't remember seeing your name before. I'm sure I have, but I'm glad you're here. Yin Yang 44.4 is always here, always positive, always helping people. Cosmo J. Williams is in the house. Just got another super sticker from Annie Hayward. I believe her last name's Hayward. The last name's not showing. But Annie, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And she's got something laughing. I must have said something funny. Sometimes my mouth gets me in trouble. Judy Miller, hello, Judy. Yes, I saw you. And okay. KK Bagat Krishna. Hello, Marty Degarmo, sir. I thank you, my CEO, Mr. Mufareh, beloved for all humanity. Thank you. You don't have to call me sir either. I'm just like you, just got a bigger mouse. Veronica Amprim, welcome. Armando Bisgani III. Hello, Armando. He's here a lot. I appreciate it. Autumn Roy, welcome. Sina, hello. Joseph Swindler, where you been? Thank you very much. Boom. Santana Zemanak. Okay, I'm trying to. There's Gemma. Hello, Gemma. Your sister's up above you there. Keep an eye on her. She's crazy. I'm just kidding. Virginia DeSanta, welcome. Oh, my buddy Peter Rogers, the organizer, the event planner. What's happening, Peter? Yesterday was his birthday. He turned 39 years old. Looks good, doesn't he? Mark Anthony, how you doing, buddy? Zembar Avar Oval. I messed that up. Tim, the leprechaun Dylan. Trust, believe, and dream. There you go. Beam me up, Scotty. Oh, I think I'm down to the bottom. What do you say? Thanks, Marty. You are a great inspiration to all. That means a lot to me. If I can inspire, I did what I wanted to do. I did what I wanted to do. I just think that even if you see it something different and you can relay it, that's what matters. Diane Lennon, Babyface, Grandmom's in the house. Stephanie, hello. Glad you could make it. Anyway, I hope you had a good time with me here today for the last 54 minutes. Oh my gosh. If you're leaving with a smile on your face, give me a thumbs up. That's all I want to know. And did you give me a thumbs up? Oh yeah, not bad. And if you haven't subscribed, do it. Marcy Ann, there you are. Glad I got to see you before I left. Stephen Brockhurst, welcome. Thumbs up, here they come. Gifties first. There we go. Charity Manigo is next. Somebody just hit my. By the way, if anybody's watching this and you're not in Onpassive, shame on you. Get in mail. It's free. A free email service. When you see all the features, it's going to drive you nuts. And it's free forever, unlimited. Get in under somebody that invited you, and you could come use O-Connect, which is really going to blow you away. Michael Champagne, Philip, what is that? Philip Donatchik. Philip Donatchik, thank you. A lot of thumbs up. I appreciate that. That means I did okay today. Amy January, hello. Uh-oh, there's Hawaiian, my buddy Hawaiian, Daniel. Always laugh when I say, there's the Mad Hatter. Didn't know you were still alive. Whoops, that's okay. I figured you didn't. Let's get now with the free products. That's right. That's right. Love you all, and I'll see ya. I mean that. Anything comes up, I'll do it live. I'll pop on here with Chris Johnson. We'll tear it up. But remember, tomorrow, Burj Khalifa, have your family check it out. There might be, MIGHTB, might be a meeting after. Right now, no, we're not sure, but it could be. Keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. Always check the back office. Anyway, I'll see you all, and God bless.